Okay, good morning guys from Kawasaki, Nawalpur. Our first day with Nagma.
Hello.
Good morning, Nagma.
Good morning. How are you?
Can you say something?
के भन्ने है अलि यहाँ बेसी किन सन्चो भएन
अलिकति यहाँको वेदर चाहिँ न्यानो पनि हो अनि हुस्सु लाग्दा चाहिँ अलिक चिसो चिसो छ है मौसम चाहिँ
मलाई त अहिले गर्मी
छैन
doing some vlogs. Do you want to join?
Yes. Please welcome
In for her YouTube channel.
his Gus. There is beautiful place. यो सात गाउँमा चाहिँ थारू बस्ती विशेष रहेछ बसोबास चाहिँ अनि हाम्रो होमस्टेबाट चाहिँ हामी निस्केर अहिले यो रोड साइडमा आइसकेको छौँ आज चाहिँ हामी फिल्ड भिजिटमा चाहिँ यहाँ जटायु भल्चर रेस्ट छ जहाँ चाहिँ भल्चरलाई गिद्धलाई संरक्षण गरेर राखेको ठाउँ अनि त्यसलाई खानाहरू कसरी खुवाउँछ कसरी संरक्षण गरिरहेछ भन्ने त्यहाँ हामी भिजिट गर्न जाँदैछौँ अब यहाँ हामी एउटा होमस्टेमा बस्ने साथीहरू अब अरू साथीहरूसँग भेटेर हामी एकसाथ ट्राभल भिजिट गर्नेछौँ आज दिनभरि चाहिँ हाम्रो समय यो गाउँको विभिन्न ठाउँमा भिजिट गरेर अब्जर्भ गरेर बित्नेछ लेट्स सी गाइज यो सात गाउँमा चाहिँ थारू बस्ती विशेष रहेछ बसोबास चाहिँ अनि हाम्रो होमस्टेबाट चाहिँ हामी निस्केर अहिले यो रोड साइडमा आइसकेको छौँ आज चाहिँ हामी फिल्ड भिजिटमा चाहिँ यहाँ जटायु भल्चर रेस्ट छ जहाँ चाहिँ भल्चरलाई गिद्धलाई संरक्षण गरेर राखेको ठाउँ अनि त्यसलाई खानाहरू कसरी खुवाउँछ कसरी संरक्षण गरिरहेछ भन्ने त्यहाँ हामी भिजिट गर्न जाँदैछौँ
And then if you check each other's, like sometimes if they don't get way to get in, they crawl all the way up and just from the neck. So if you see something, like we'll be walking, and then we'll be walking in the single line. Since we are going through the trail, we won't go through the bushes and much deep jungle. And then if we encounter with rhinos, in case if we encounter or if they try to attack, we have few things to remember. Okay, one is to stay together and clap and shout. In case sometimes they can be very dangerous if they are with babies. You know, they are very protective and they are very aggressive. And we have to hide behind the tree. Or in case sometimes even they break the group, you know, and we have to go zigzag, run through the bushes. And then in case even if they follow you when you go zigzag, please drop your things what you have, camera, hats, and then bags what you have. And because they do head down and then they stop there. They got stuck there because they smell something and then. So and then about the tiger, in case if we encounter with tiger, we have to be together, clap and shout and move backward. We never know we are in the jungle, you know. So we may not see single one of them today or all. Okay? And for the sloth bear, again we have to clap and shout.
So that's
okay? Yeah. And then if you have some questions, ask me in very low voice. Otherwise we'll stop like in some places and then I'll explain. Otherwise we'll walk quietly and then we're behind you. Okay?
So we're going a line, so
yeah.
One behind another.
Yeah.
So
and then if I see something, then I'll come in the middle and we have to surround like this. Then everyone can hear and see. Okay? And then first we have planned to go to the grassland, which is first community managed grassland. I'll tell you about the grassland and we'll reach the river, which is Holy River and boundary of the park. And then we'll reach there, we might see something there. And then also that our plan is to go there to see the plants, the grass and work, and then also the mammals as well and some other insects. Okay. So here is Roshan. So Roshan will be with us and assisting us in whole trip. So last time also when we had like a residence group, and then Roshan was the assistant here. Okay. Okay. Shall we go? Call like that, yellow-eyed babbler calling. And then here I would like to show you the dong, how you can differentiate rhino dong and elephant dong. So a rhino, they make midden, you know, like a kinds of toilet, like they go to same place then for pooping. And then elephants, they do pooping, you know, while they are walking also, you know. And then always a rhino dung is darker than elephant, and you'll find more grassy like things, you know. And then here you'll see yellowish and more fibers, because elephants, they eat more trees branches. They do eat grass, but also like more tree branches and other, you know, things. And then rhino's dung is usually darker because they feed algae from the river and lakes. Okay, I'll show you rhino dung over there. Very easily you can differentiate. And balls is also bigger. Rhino, like elephant dung balls is bigger than rhino. Later on it has become very narrow because of the no water, and then we started renovating this one in 2013, and then we have like managed to renovate like a big area, and which has become so water remains all through the year, and it is very good for the animals for drinking and wallowing and for many aquatic, you know, biodiversity and birds as well. And गर्छ अलरेडी तर चाहिँ खासै त्यस्तो गर्न दिँदैन हामी. And then this is the place after renovating this wetland. We have recorded 12 rhinos wallowing in the same spot, and frame took picture, you know, 12 rhino in one photo frame. I have captured up to 7 in this area. 7 together. Yeah. And if you see the patch of forest here, this is a restricted area. No one is allowed to go there for any purpose, no tourist, no local. We are talking about the color of the dong, like difference between rhino and elephant dong. You will see much darker, and then earlier we saw more fibers in the dong, and then you will see more grassy, you know, little pieces here. So very easily we can differentiate. And another thing is like they poo in one area, not everywhere. Rhinos are also territorial, but not strongly as tigers and leopards. Like they hold about 6 to 12 square kilometers.
So how old do you think?
This is last night one.
Also quite fresh.
Fresh, yeah. We have been talking about the grassland. This is the biggest patch of grassland we have managed. 3 different patches of grassland, all together 170 hectares. And this is a community managed model grassland here in Nepal, and it's replicated everywhere in Nepal where it is possible to make the grassland. So, and then if we we would not do this work, you would see all the forest like that. See the forest, very thick forest and trees like that. And you'll see the trees, we have left some trees in the middle. See those sides of the tree. Just we have left those trees for the birds shelter, and then for their safety, and then for other purpose. Okay, and then we came up with idea having like or managing grassland, and then 60% of the work or contribution is contributed by community and 40% by organization. They supported financially. So, and it has become very good for the not only for people, also for the animals. Like when in early stage, people they can harvest, and animals they heavily they graze, and animals they use as a food, shelter, and nesting and roosting, or breeding. Okay, and then once like a grass gets old, and people they harvest it, and they use for different purpose, for thatching the roof, making the house wall, and for many other purpose. So our like a lodge roof is also thatched with grass from this patch of grassland. And then once we renovated or managed the grassland, the number of the deers has been increased, spotted deer, and the new species of deer for this area like arrived, which is known as a hog deer. This has become very important, and we have planned to renovate this grassland again. Then we want to extend a little bit more in few other area. So, and then also create the like lots of more like environment friendly, tourist friendly, and animal friendly or wildlife friendly trails and tourist activities. So you won't be entering many tourists every day and many vehicles. Unlimited activities. So we want to minimize according to carrying capacity of this community forest. So but here like we want to regulate, and then that's why see the created trails, and the trail cannot, or jeep road cannot go everywhere, people cannot go everywhere. There is some walking trails designed, and it is straight from one end to other end. So this is how it is created for three reasons mainly: for animal security, better wildlife sighting, because you can see in distance, you can observe the animals and birds without disturbing them. Sometimes otherwise we get very close encounter. Yes, please.
Is there illegal activity that you have to monitor?
Yeah, of course. Like people they come to collect the firewood without permission, and sometimes like timber, and then fishing, because villagers, and this is managed by community. So as I said, Nepal is the country, and then the people, those who live around the jungle or community forest, and forests are managed by community, and communities people are involved for like managing the committee, and also utilizing the resources, and they to take the responsibility of looking after the community forest.
How do they monitor it then?
So we'll come on foot, and then like on the vehicle, and sometimes by elephant,
Oh, by elephant. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
नदीको पारिपट्टि चाहिँ राइनो देखियो, अनि सबैजना साथीहरू चाहिँ यहाँ
How vultures they feed, and then you can see the feeding behavior, and same time you can identify each species. Okay, so there is a place to sit on the bench, and then if you have some questions there, just ask me in low voice. Otherwise, after feeding, then I'll let you know a little bit about vultures, and we'll discuss more about the vulture conservation and everything later. Okay? Still I used to collect all the data, the nesting data and sighting data, and then I used to send it to Bird Conservation Nepal. And then so one of the scientists from UK, Rashpi from UK, had visited here, and then I took him to see the area where they nest and then all the population. And then we had a very nice discussion. And then we were discussing about conservation, what can be done. And then we were talking about like locally what can be done. And then so I had already realized that because of the buffer zone scheme came here in Nepal, people had started reducing the number of the cattle. And people had started selling, and then all the common lands were occupied, and there was no place to release the dead bodies, and they started burying the dead bodies. And I thought it would be a very good idea to have one place where we can have all the unproductive cows, and then we'll have them here. And then once they die, we'll feed the vultures. We can secure the food, and we can feed safe food to the vultures. This is how concept was created, and I had proposed with him, and he said, "What are you talking about? What does it mean? How does it work?" And I have given everything, okay, and cost and whole process, and then my responsibility, what can be done. And I had said, I need two supports, financial and technical support, and it's my responsibility. So I can do that. I can make it happen. And he went to Kathmandu and he spoke with CEO of BCN, and then he also said, "Oh, what are you talking about? How does it work?" And then I said, I made him understand and also confident. And he said, "If so, we are ready to help you financially and technically." And this is how it happened. And then when we started, people were not happy because vulture. So their perception was here will be a lots of carcasses, a lots of animals, and then a lots of vultures, and a lots of strangers will be here, and then lots of many other reasons. And then because I had very strong hold even in that time, like 19 years ago, with the community, and then no one could destroy. They tried, but they could not. And then it took 6 months to form the committee. I was alone at the beginning when we started. And then later on I made them realize, and then because in our plan there was not only for vulture conservation, also locals' livelihood together with vulture conservation. And then slowly they realized, and we formed the committee, and then it became easier. And then this is how community people got involved, and then more and more. And then so this is how local people got involved. And then directly, indirectly they are supporting us.
So the committees who we're going to meet, is that the...
So we are going to meet stakeholders.
Stakeholders.
So I'm still coordinator of this program.
Yeah.
So we are meeting ward chairperson, buffer zone chairperson, community forest chairperson, nature guide association chairperson, municipality, and like a few other people. So those who have been supporting from different organizations. Yes. Did everyone see the Himalayan griffon?
The left one?
Yeah, the left one, which is
Yeah.